Everyone, welcome back to the channel here, and wanted to drop a little bit of a surprise. I decided that I was kind of getting really anxious and eager, and with the XCOM content pretty close to completion, I noticed that I had a surplus and almost double the files recorded for Midnight Suns, which has been the next thing on the agenda to really start uploading. And I figured out what a better time to do it than right now. You know, there's no time like the present. So let's go ahead and get started on Midnight Suns episode 1. And really, you know, I just wanted to kind of jump in and preface a little bit here. It's going to be a little bit different than how the XCOM uploads have come across. The XCOM uploads and the way XCOM's gameplay worked out. It's not a very dialogue heavy game if you've been following it. It's more about the action and the missions and stuff. And there's a lot to Midnight Suns that really kind of was talked about early on, and I think, you know, it's a really refreshing turn of pace for Axis. What they did here, they went in a completely different direction, and this is definitely more of a traditional RPG, and there's going to be a lot of dialogue, and there's been some mixed feelings, I think, across reviewers and players. But I'm in the group when a lot of the discussions that I've been having on Reddit and things about the game, where I think that the dialogue is actually one of the strong points of this game. True to what you'd expect from other, you know, major RPGs. If you don't know, I'm a huge BioWare fan. Mass Effect's my favorite game of all time. Love the Dragon Age games. I've been playing Cyberpunk and The Witcher here quite a bit recently. Also, first playthrough on both of those actually. Talked a little bit on social media and other places, but really, you know, I think this falls right in line with a lot of those games, and you're gonna see that. And if you're a fan of Marvel, on top of it, the thing that people were kind of a little, I guess, on the fence about, and I can see it, but it's Marvel and it is what it is. So you're either gonna take that or leave it. There is a little bit of campiness to some of the characters. There's some dialogue that is just expected. I mean, you know, you get the wittiness of someone like Tony Stark, and it makes sense because that's how that character should be. That's how Iron Man's always been portrayed. So when you get that, you're like, okay, it makes sense. A lot of it's there, but there's also some very deep conversations that happen with some of the characters, and it really kind of struck that nerve with me that I haven't had in a good team building RPG since, you know, the Mass Effect trilogy and things of that nature. And, you know, we've been waiting for several years now on, you know, the new Dragon Age to come out, so that's a little bit out there too. So anyway, I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. The gameplay of this, I think the combat and the card system is a lot of fun. It's been really cool, kind of deck building and leveling up the heroes, and some of them just are really powerful, and it's just really awesome to be able to chain together these combos and knock out enemies. And, you know, it's going to be really fun to kind of see where this goes. Like I said, I have a lot of content recorded for this already, so I did not want to delay. I'm in the process of actually updating my computer, getting some more storage for it, so I have more space and I'm not delaying myself from recording just because I'm filled up on storage. So this is going to start rolling out kind of here concurrently on the side with XCOM. And I hope everybody enjoys it, and hopefully get some good feedback on this. I've really been anticipating this, and it's lived up to my expectations so far. I know the season pass content is coming soon. I'm really excited to jump into that too. A few of the people that they announced for it are very exciting. I think they're bringing new things to the game. I'm hoping that they announce maybe even a second season pass in the future. They haven't really talked a lot since launch, so I think the developers are actually working on stuff in the background that we don't know about. So that's really all I got. I knew this was going to be a little bit longer of an intro. I wanted to really kind of get it all out of the way up front here, because when there is dialogue, I don't want to be talking over things that I feel are important, and kind of let everybody enjoy the cinematics. I'm going to cut down in between on some of my Abbey exploration parts and just kind of skip to when there is things happening. If I'm doing things that are relevant, if I'm collecting things that are relevant, let you all just kind of enjoy that, and then try to keep it, again, flowing right back into the action. You'll see a little bit of action here. The opening part of this game has quite a bit to it, and I wanted to just kind of let everybody jump headfirst into it with me here. on this first episode of Midnight Suns. And again, more to come, guys. I am actively working on getting a lot more content to the channel in a pretty streamlined manner as often as I'm able to. Enjoy it, leave me some feedback, and be sure to stick around for more. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and leave some likes and comments for me on the content as well. That being said, welcome to Marvel's Midnight Suns, and enjoy.
You know how much I hate this hocus-pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, Sacred Harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I got sand in my nanopolymer weave. This should be good. I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage. Getting it done any way we know how. Nothing personal. Okay, maybe a little personal. Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this? That'll work.
That's the spirit.
Guess we're not done yet. It's almost going too well.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly. Prepare yourself!
Fair enough. This shouldn't take long. Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Follow my movement.
Love the effort. I still don't like your chances.
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
You've done me a great favor. A moment of preparation. Apparently, our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lillith. Lillith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
see you brought some friends along. I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. A spell to change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros.
10 seconds on my
You've been deceived by Lillith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Let's try this one. What'd you expect? Sure, why not? Yeah, and you're ugly too. And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him? Let's do it. Round of warm bodies coming in. Probably still won't be enough, but you can try. Oh, well, I think that's the last of them, which is good. I might have told Pepper I was just stepping outside the restaurant to take a quick call.
And yet I'm the one who's still single.
I know that wasn't your signature move. Here we go. Oh, that? It was nothing.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that. Whoa. Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
I will not fail.
What are we waiting for?
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys? I'm saving my energy till we meet. Hope Hydra has good insurance.
One more time.
Interesting tactic.
Oh, I thought we were finished.
You really think that'll be enough?
This should be good.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
Not a problem.
That was really something. Let's give it a go. I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
Position compromised.
Or just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
You'll need all the help you can get.
How do these guys just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the walls of protection.
Ought to improve the odds. Fair enough.
Watch and learn. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
Still waiting for them to try something.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster.
Hydra has clearly raised their game. I have a terrible suspicion as to how. I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep, challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti! Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa! I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side. Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment...
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter. Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The caller! Wait!
Wait! Ah!
Mother!
So, that's a good thing, right?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lillith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like a reach to me.
Huh, coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half-dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
How? By keeping an eye on things out here while the big wigs decide the fate of the world inside?
Someone has to babysit the kiddie table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kiddies, right?
Oof. Ouch.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
Well, you know. The Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay, spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
So, crazy day, huh?
Crazy indeed.
Lots of new blood around here. Some seriously powerful headliners.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
Big personalities, too.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the young'uns.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
I think you mean big egos.
I mean, technically you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200.
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista.
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8...
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lillith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lillith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lillith.
Tony.
That's my name. Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say.
Nothing about any of this is easy, Blade.
Yeah? Tell that to Wanda.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the Hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm...
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. The wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
First-hand account of your exploits. Time is of the essence, I'm afraid. I can't help but feel a tinge of impatience. It is my home under siege, after all.
Belongs here. Bring her back.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lillith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched? General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection. Let me show you the way.
That's a neat trick. I think you got him.
Hail that!
Let's give it a go. A gift from ancient traditions.
Enemy unit repositioning.
On that fail.
I won't forget that. They haven't given up yet.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Let's try this.
We've
some for the rest.
I'll put this to good use. Don't. Give the mother my regards in hell.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous. You were too weak for this fight.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lillith.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda! Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her, and you are large.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen. Come get it.
coming back to me.
Do not touch us! Peel back your flesh! Hold still, little one! Like a fish on a hook. You're gonna have to hose down after this. Hydra doesn't know when to quit.
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Looking good, feeling good.
We will make you feel regret.
I'm on it.
That's the spirit.
Here it comes.
Soon we eat.
He will be bearable if only he would stop talking. All right, I felt that one.
Awaiting reinforcements.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
Probably with my blade, demon.
You asked for it.
No time to lick our wounds.
Watch and...
I haven't felt this good in years.
fragile you are. You will wait here. Reminds me of the floor of even we have our limits. Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Weak, even for Hydra. Your mother abandoned you.
Watch closely.
Monoforms are for the weak! Go where we serve!
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
Your friends cannot help you. Mother may have claim on your soul, but your brains shall be ours.
I expected nothing less from us.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy prey. What?
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!